guys, so this week we're learning about the parable of the two houses from Matthew 7 verses 24 to 27. If you haven't read that yet, I'd recommend that you go and read that now before you start the lesson. So, do you know what the foundation of your house is made out of? Any good foundation is made out of rock or concrete. As we can see in today's parable, a house built with any other foundation, like sand, could be dangerous. Just like that, we need to build our lives on Jesus, because any other foundation to build our lives upon can be dangerous. Jesus needs to be the ultimate foundation in our life. Not only does he need to be the foundation of our life, he also needs to be the cornerstone of our life. A cornerstone is a stone at the bottom of a building that holds up two walls. Without that stone, the entire building would crumble. Just like that, if we didn't have Jesus in our lives, holding up our lives, our entire lives would crumble. So Ephesians 2 verse 20 describes Jesus as the chief cornerstone of our lives, along with the scriptures in the Bible. So, as you can see, we need to be like the wise man who built his house on the rock. The rock being Jesus. Because if we are like the foolish man who builds his house on the sand, which is something that isn't Jesus, something that's worldly, then our entire lives would crumble. So that's all for now. Let's go do a craft in the craft room to help us demonstrate this lesson. So today's craft is all about the parable of the two houses. So as you know from today's lesson, one was built on the rock and one was on the sand. And in order to fully grasp the lesson, today we're making paper houses. Okay, so to make this craft, you're going to need a toilet paper roll or a paper towel roll, 3 pieces of paper, one to go all the way around your house, another to go on the top like a roof, and another just to stick on like a door. You're also going to need some tape and some stickers or decoration. So I'm going to go a little fast making this, but I encourage you guys to take your time and make it the best as you can. So first you're going to take your paper that goes all the way around it. You're probably going to need to measure this to make sure it fits right. And then you're going to get 2 pieces of tape and just stick them on the back there, or you can use glue. So just tape it together, and then once that's done, you can get your piece for the roof. You can get 2 pieces of tape and stick them on the side like this. Oops. Just like this, one on each end. And then you're going to take your door and loop it around in a circle like this. And stick it to the back of the door. Just stick it on the top like this. And then, once you've done that, you can decorate as pretty as you want it to. You can use stickers, you can use glue or markers, or you can use glitter glue, or you can just use glitter and just make it as pretty as you want it to. And then, once you're done, just have a good time with it. Okay, so today's parable, there's 2 houses, one on the rocks and one on the sand. As you can see here, I built my house on the sand. And now let's see what happens when the wind and the storms comes. So now that we see what happens when we put our house on the sand, now I'm going to show you what happens when we put our house on the rock. So, as you can see, I've glued my house onto a rock. So you don't have to do that part, but you can if you want to a reminder that we should always build our houses on Jesus' rock. So now we're going to see what happens when the wind and the rains come to the house that was built on the rock. So as you can see, the house on the rock stood firm. Now this serves as an amazing reminder that we should build our life on Jesus. So I hope you guys had tons of fun making that craft. I know I did. And this is just a reminder, if you haven't registered for an experiment bag yet, I do that as soon as possible. If you don't know what an experiment bag is, I'd go and check the church website. That's all for now, guys. Have a blessed week. See you next time.